my friends. Dr. William Harris here. If you're over 60, I want you to imagine something with me for a moment. You go to bed feeling perfectly fine. You've had your dinner, taken your evening vitamins, turned off the lights, and drifted into that peaceful sleep we all cherish. But then, you wake up, and something is wrong. Your arm won't move. Your words stumble. The room feels tilted. It feels like it came out of nowhere. But what if I told you it didn't? For years, I've watched this heartbreaking story unfold in my practice. Men and women who did everything right. They exercised, they watched their diet, they took their vitamins faithfully, only to find that one of those very capsules was quietly stacking the odds against their brain and heart. See, after 60, our bodies change in subtle but powerful ways. The liver clears more slowly. The kidneys filter less efficiently. Blood vessels that once flexed like supple reeds now behave more like thin, fragile glass. And yet, many people still take vitamins in the same doses they did at 40, or double them, thinking more must mean better. But the truth is, more is not better. In fact, for some vitamins, more can quietly turn toxic. So tonight, I want to share something that could quite literally save your independence, or even your life. We'll talk about 5 common vitamins that, when misused, can raise your stroke risk after 60. And, just as importantly, how to use them safely. Because your body doesn't need megadoses. It needs balance, timing, and respect for the changes that come with age. Before we dive in, ask yourself, have you ever wondered if the vitamins in your cabinet are helping or quietly harming you? If that question makes your heart skip a beat, stay with me. Because by the end of this conversation, you'll understand which vitamins to watch, how to take them wisely, and how small changes can protect your brain from the silent threat of stroke. Vitamin D, the sunshine nutrient with a shadow side. We all know vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. It strengthens bones, lifts mood, supports immunity. But after 60, it's a double-edged sword. Here's why. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium. In small doses, that's wonderful. But when taken in high amounts, especially those 5,000 or 10,000 IU capsules sold online, your body can't store all that calcium in your bones. So it starts to wander. And when calcium drifts into your bloodstream, it builds up along your artery walls, turning those flexible vessels into rigid, brittle pipes. I once had a patient, Walter, a Navy veteran, 74. He took 10,000 IU every morning. "Doctor," he told me, "I want to keep my bones strong." But one morning, Walter's wife found him slumped in the kitchen, his speech garbled. A stroke. His calcium levels were sky high. The irony? He wasn't unhealthy. He was oversupplemented. So, my friends, vitamin D isn't the villain. The overdose is. Get your levels checked. For most adults over 60, 600 to 800 IU a day is plenty. Take it in the morning, not at night. And always let your doctor guide you, especially if you're also taking calcium or heart medications. Remember, too little vitamin D weakens bones, too much stiffens arteries. Balance, not excess, keeps you safe. Vitamin E, the heart helper. That backfires in the brain. Now, let's talk about vitamin E, often marketed as the guardian of your heart. It's found in nearly every anti-aging bottle on the shelf. But here's the part many seniors never hear. Vitamin E acts like a natural blood thinner. Alone, that's usually harmless. But when you combine it with medications like aspirin, Plavix, or warfarin, suddenly your blood becomes too thin. That's exactly what happened to Evelyn, one of my patients. She was 81, bright, independent, and on a small dose of warfarin for a heart valve issue. She started taking 800 IU of vitamin E after seeing an ad that promised sharper memory. 2 weeks later, she was in the hospital with a brain bleed, a hemorrhagic stroke. The combination had turned her blood to water. The safe range? About 15 milligrams, or roughly 22 international units per day. Anything above 100 IU should raise an eyebrow. And please, remember this. Your body already gets vitamin E from nuts, seeds, spinach, and olive oil, in perfectly safe, balanced amounts. As I often say, Nature rarely overdoses us. Bottles do. Vitamin B6, the nerve protector, that quietly erodes nerves. Vitamin B6 has a wonderful reputation. It supports nerve health, energy, and cognition. But too much? It does the exact opposite. Unlike some vitamins, B6 can build up in your tissues, and over time, it starts stripping away the protective sheath that covers your nerves. It's like peeling insulation off an electrical wire. One of my patients, a retired engineer, began experiencing tingling in his feet, trouble balancing, even trembling hands. He assumed it was age or arthritis. But it wasn't. It was his supplement. Each capsule contained 200 milligrams of B6, 20 times what he needed. After stopping it, his symptoms improved, but not completely. Some nerve damage simply doesn't reverse. For seniors, 2 to 10 milligrams per day is enough. Check your labels. Many nerve support formulas quietly hide 50, 100, or even 200 milligrams per dose. If you want healthy nerves, eat salmon, chicken, bananas, and potatoes. They deliver B6 in just the right balance your body understands. Too much, and the vitamin that protects your nerves begins to destroy them, silently. Vitamin A, the eye protector, that raises pressure in the brain. Now, let's look at vitamin A, the classic vision vitamin. We've all been told carrots and vitamin A protect our eyes. That's true, in moderation. But vitamin A is fat-soluble. Your body doesn't flush it out like vitamin C, it stores it in your liver, brain, and fatty tissue. Over time, especially if you take more than 2,500 to 3,000 IU daily, it can quietly build up and raise pressure inside your skull. That pressure mimics a stroke, headaches, blurred vision, dizziness, confusion. Many older adults rush to the ER thinking they've had a stroke, but the scans show no clot, no bleed. The culprit? Vitamin A toxicity. I remember one woman, a retired teacher, who took 2 eye supplements daily, each with 10,000 IU. She thought she was preserving her vision. Instead, she developed chronic dizziness and optic nerve damage. So please, don't stack your supplements. If your multivitamin already includes vitamin A, skip the extra eye formula unless your doctor specifically recommends it. And the best part? You can get all the vitamin A you need from spinach, kale, carrots, sweet potatoes, and liver, in safe, natural doses your body can handle. Niacin, vitamin B3. The heart booster that spikes blood pressure. Finally, there's niacin, also known as vitamin B3, often sold as a cholesterol-lowering aid. In the right hands, it can help. In the wrong hands, it can harm. Niacin dilates your blood vessels, which can make you flush, warm, even dizzy. But after that expansion, your arteries quickly constrict again. That yo-yo effect creates chaos for an aging circulatory system. For younger adults, that's just uncomfortable. But for seniors, whose arteries are thinner, stiffer, and more fragile, that constant expansion and snapback can trigger stroke risk after 60. The safe daily amount? Around 10 to 20 milligrams from food. Many pills, however, contain 500 to 1,000 milligrams. I've seen patients take a flush-free niacin pill thinking it's safer, but it still stresses your vessels and your liver. Instead, get your B3 naturally from salmon, peanuts, chicken, and whole grains. Remember this rule. If the dose on the bottle sounds like it belongs in a prescription, it probably shouldn't be in your supplement. The natural path. Why real food heals better than pills. After seeing patients harmed by oversupplementation, I began recommending something radical, a return to real food. One woman, Margaret, 73, came to me with dizziness, fatigue, and memory fog. Her supplement drawer looked like a pharmacy. Vitamin D for bones, E for her heart, B complex for energy, niacin for cholesterol, and 2 different brain boosters. We cleared the clutter and replaced her pills with food. Breakfast became a boiled egg, half an avocado, a slice of whole grain toast, and a handful of blueberries. Lunch featured salmon and leafy greens. Dinner included beans, brown rice, and colorful vegetables. Within weeks, her balance returned, her mood lifted, and her memory sharpened. She smiled at me and said, "Doctor, I feel like myself again." That's the beauty of real food. Your body knows how to handle it. There's no overdose, no imbalance, no hidden danger. Because the best supplement plan is the one grown in your garden, not bottled on a shelf. If you've made it this far, I know one thing. You care deeply about your health. And maybe you're looking at your supplement shelf right now, wondering which ones are safe and which ones might be silently working against you. Let me offer you peace of mind. It's not about throwing everything away, it's about awareness. Your body at 70 is not your body at 40. It's wiser, but it's also more sensitive. The same pill that once helped can now harm simply because your metabolism, your liver, and your arteries have changed. So here's your simple roadmap. Don't guess, test. Take vitamins in food form first. Review every supplement with your doctor at least once a year. Take nothing just because it's healthy. Take it because you truly need it. Your health is not a race toward more pills. It's a journey toward balance. Because here's what I've learned after 6 decades of medicine. The people who age gracefully aren't the ones with the fullest cabinets. They're the ones with the calmest routines. They eat simply, move gently, rest deeply, and listen closely when their bodies whisper. If your body's whispering now, a headache, tingling, fatigue, or dizziness, don't ignore it. Check your supplements. Talk to your doctor. Adjust before it's too late. You have the power to protect your brain, your heart, and your independence. And if you found this helpful, please share it with someone you love. Because awareness, not fear, is how we protect each other. Like this video, subscribe for more science-backed, heart-centered guidance for senior health. And together, let's choose balance, wisdom, and vitality. One mindful step at a time.